And I'm recording, so we should be on. Hello, everybody. Thank you for watching and or listening to this. This is What Do I Know About Actual Play, and this is our Streets of Avalon game, the Bleak Testament. And I took me a second to remember because I'm running two different games, and like Bob, I was forgetting which night it was. And with that set up, let's have everyone introduce themselves and their characters. And let's start with Bob.
Hey, I'm Bob. You may remember me from such.
Oh my God!
I'm Troy McClure.
I'm Bob.
I'm Bob. I'm playing Garlen Bach. I am a fighter type with a fondness for firearms, and I am also kind of a bounty huntery thug for hire kind of a person, but leaning towards the good stuff and less thuggery since we started this.
All right. Gator, what about you?
Sure. I am playing Zindlane, who grew up with a silver spoon in his mouth and then through all kinds of vices was disowned from his family and found himself in the gutter and was on the way to an early grave until he found a friend to make a deal with who gave him amazing powers and tells him wonderful things and helps him figure out what he needs to do next with his life. So now I'm a warlock, and I fell in with some more friends who are also giving me great ideas and helping me survive. So unfortunately,
Yes.
Sometimes my old friend and my new friends disagree, and I'm not quite sure what to do with those in those times. So welcome to my life.
Eileen, what about you?
I'm Eileen. I am playing Morgan, the cleric of Hermes. I am a trickster domain, and I like to sneaky sneak and stabby stab. And then these guys expect me to heal them.
Uh-huh.
All right. And then what about you, Brandon?
I am Baro Broomhill, a bard folk that is a bit of a swashbuckler, likes getting himself into trouble, but often wiggles his way out of it one way or another. And he is hoping for some of those sweet, sweet heals.
All right. So we look at our opening scene here, and once again, our opening scene, we see one of the lamplighters in the city of Avalon, which is the mysterious creatures that travel around the streets, lighting lamps and answering questions for people that are willing to pay their prices. The robed figure is moving away from a street that is completely lit up and is turning a corner into a dark alleyway. And at this point, the figure stops and turns and says, "We told you we could no longer give you what you want because you no longer have what we need." "What's that?" "Oh, the Griffins will flay you alive if they find that." "Very well, I'll take that." "All right, let us revisit our protagonists. They had just gotten out of a sticky situation under the city. The haunted one just learned more about his family than he bargained for. But none of them know that there is an army growing even against its own knowledge. And a reckoning is about to provide more than has been foreseen." All right. So now we cut to all of our people here. You've just come up out of the well. You just resealed the chamber that you didn't know was down there. The water is starting to flow back in now at this point. And you have what you found down there, which is you got information about the seal, and you talked to the golem. It asked you to bring back information within a week's time to confirm whether or not the world, or was it a week or a month?
A month.
It's a month. That's right. You have a month to come back and make the case for the world continuing to exist. And at this point in time, the water is not deeply filled in there, but it's just because it's still raining and everything. Even with all of the efforts that are going on, there's just a tiny bit of water starting to build up down there. But the most important thing that just happened was one of the couriers, one of the children that works for the Church of Hermes, delivered a message to Zindlane, basically telling him that Rena, his former noble person that he is sort of working with in this district, but not, apparently has his sister. So, as all this is about to happen, let me ask, let's see, Garlen, Zindlane, and Baro, you all got shadow tentacled, correct?
Sounds familiar.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. That's where all my hit points went.
Because I seem to remember Morgan managed to stay well away from the undead tentacled rotting fish.
Charging in possibly wasn't the best choice.
I don't know. I think maybe like seeing a curtain of darkness and sticking your hand in it probably wasn't.
I mean, we all take our turns and making the choices we make.
All right, so for no particular reason, Garland, Zindlane, and Baro, why don't you all give me a Constitution save?
Constitution save.
Boy.
I have a Constitution.
You know
You
what
do
would be
for
helpful if I had cut it.
Ooh. I got a 22.
Wow.
I
Doesn't
got a
get much
12.
better than that. I'm used to things in my head. It's crowded in there.
That's your defense mechanism. It's far too crowded for anything else to invade.
And not because I'm good at thinking or anything. Just I just got a guard dog.
Or it's the Three Stooges syndrome where they're all trying to get through the doorway at the same time.
That's my goal.
That's my Forbidden Lands group playing Roll20, and it's like, okay, everybody roll your food and water to see if you expend any resources. And 4 players all at the same time are clicking it in the little chat window where it displays it, and then you can't see. You got to scroll back.
Oh my gosh.
We got to the point where we're like, no, one at a time.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
One at a time.
Procedurally.
Okay, I think I got what I need. So, roll a d20
Yes.
for a Constitution saving throw. Oh, I'm good at
Yes.
those.
Jinxed yourself.
It was on 20, and then it leaned over to a 2. So
Oh,
I got
no.
a grand total of 7.
Oh gosh.
So here's my question. Zindlane, you're the only one here with inspiration at the moment. Would you like to give a pep talk to either of your friends to grant them inspiration before they know what happens on the save?
Yeah, I'll grant Garlen some inspiration. So as Garlen, like as I feel like the nonsense going around in my head and like the crowdedness, I'm gonna give Garlen some tips for how to navigate how to navigate tentacles being stuck into your head. So like I think I understand what you're.
Clench your core muscles real tight, man.
Like I felt myself go kind of dizzy, and I'm like, Garlen, focus on me and listen to what the voices say.
Unfortunately, there are no voices up here.
Oh, goodness.
So I do have my new luck feat.
You do?
So I'm going to use one of those.
Okay, that's good. What was your second roll, Garland?
That was a natural 20.
Okay.
So that's a
Oh,
25.
yeah. That's awesome.
Thank you, Zindlane, for your encouragement.
So I got a 12 and a 13. I'll go with the 13.
All right. So, just no particular reason. So, what? Now that you have this information,
you're gonna have a head friend too.
now that we have this information, Zindlane, what are you going to do with this information about your sister?
I need to. So remind me what the note said again. I thought I wrote it down, but apparently I did not.
Yes. Basically, the way Rena phrased it is that she has your sister as a guest because she didn't realize that she was visiting you on a regular basis.
Got it. Okay. So yeah, just vaguely guess. Doesn't no. It's all vague threat. No direct threat.
Yes.
So I'm reading
but
that.
you do know where she is at.
Oh, okay. I think it's time to go to dinner.
Okay.
So I am going to put on my best coat, which is the one I just found. Okay, which is the one I just found. That I had been missing for a while.
A little waterlogged, but
yeah, a little waterlogged, maybe a little mold, some fish chews, and I am going. Actually, not dinner. Dinner's too formal. I'm going to show up for tea time.
okay.
So when I want to show up unannounced at the proper time for high tea.
Okay.
So before we go splitting different directions, did you guys want some hit points?
Sorry, this is what I'm telling everybody. It's like,
okay,
that bitch has my sister. It's time for tea. I believe tea is in about 3. How is this? 3 hours? Fair? I don't know what time of day it is again.
Yeah, maybe an hour or so.
High tea in an hour. We have an hour to prepare. Would you like to come?
Is that Kuth?
No.
Okay, cool.
Am I seriously going to mess up somebody's day walking in there?
I believe the frowns and the frowns and the disapproving glares might be enough to pierce your skull.
And I'm in.
All right. So at this point, Morgan, you notice that Baro is looking a little pale, and he seems to be sweating a little bit more than usual.
that's a lot.
It's the tentacles.
Baro, you're feeling a little strange. Like, you just feel a little numb.
Okay.
So now, is Morgan going to start healing anyone here?
Yes,
Yeah,
please.
if I can get everybody to, hang tight for 10 minutes.
Okay. Who are you
I'm not
going to
going
look
anywhere.
at first?
So I was going to do Prayer of Healing,
Okay.
which is a casting time of 10 minutes,
Okay.
but it essentially it's one casting for everybody to get cure wounds.
Right.
Okay.
So I guess if Baro's looking weird, I'll look at him first.
All right. So if you look at him,
Damn it, Jim, I'm a cleric, not a doctor.
there's like parts of his flesh that you can almost see through right now.
Ugh.
Oh, that's not good.
And when you look, the sweat doesn't look as much like sweat as it's like flesh turning into gel and kind of sloughing off of him.
Mr. Stark, I don't feel so good.
Too soon.
What would you like to do upon realizing this?
I don't think I have anything in my bag of tricks for that, unless, well, maybe I do. But I can only do one or the other. I can only heal everybody, or I can try casting lesser restoration on him.
I don't think he's reacting well to his head friend. You should probably help him.
All right, I guess I will try casting lesser restoration.
All right. So you touch Baro and you cast lesser restoration on him. You suddenly see that like all of the gelatinous skin that was on the outside kind of flows off of him, but the skin underneath is now looking much healthier.
Whew.
Baro, you lost about 5 pounds there. That's
That's a great weight loss.
plan, eh?
Great weight loss plan. Yeah.
About half of my total weight. Nah, he's a
Yeah.
little bit chunkier than that.
You're not quite sure what was going on there, but it seemed like it was going to go badly.
You look like a whole new man, or a whole new Baro.
Yeah, well, I guess I feel better now. Well, I guess it could have been worse.
Yes, it could have.
Yeah, I could have not had that prepared.
I could have been hacking up buggy clones of myself.
Oh gosh.
Too soon.
Now, since you do have at least an hour to prepare, you can take a short rest.
Yes, please.
I think that's advantageous.
Yeah, we can do that. That sounds good. Short rest. That allows me to spend hit dice to get hit points, right?
Yep.
Well, okay, so actually, yeah, let's do that. I was like, I could maybe like figure out some clothing solutions, but showing up stinky just kind of sounds kind of fun. So, all right, I'm gonna spend D8 plus 3. Okay, so I get 5 hit points per one that I spend. So I'm gonna spend 2 more hit dice.
Well, I made it to half hits. Oh wait, do we get con for that?
Yeah, you add your con to your hit dice.
So I'm a little over half.
5 plus 2, 7. Yeah, that's not too bad.
So I get 5 plus my con hit dice.
No,
Oh.
you add your
Con
con bonus to what you rolled on the hit dice.
So I roll a d8.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I roll 2d8 and add my con bonus to twice. Got it. Where's my d8 at? There it is. All right, 3 and 5. Okay, so average. So 8 plus 10 is 8 plus 6 is 14. So right, so I add my con bonus twice because I used 2.
Yeah.
Yay, con bonus. Heal. Full. I'm looking much better now.
I mean, if none of you are going to have an intelligence bonus, you might as well have a con bonus.
I like my plus 3 con bonus. Thank you very much.
That was kind of my thinking.
It's the only reason I survived being so stupid.
I'm not saying intelligence is my dump stat, but it does match my charisma.
See, I can light up a room with my charisma.
And some fire.
So, what? How is everyone planning on attending this this tea time that Zindlane has planned?
I'm coming as I am.
Yeah, exactly as I am right now.
I'm gonna scrape some of the mud off my. I'm gonna like wash my face and my hands and like try to scrape some of the mud off my coat.
Okay. Morgan, are you going in your regular outfit, or are you going to be disguised?
I'm gonna remain disguised.
Okay. All right. So is there any particular planning you're doing while you're resting up after that harrowing experience down in the well?
I want to give them a couple just a couple pointers, like make sure you raise 2 fingers as you're sipping your tea, only eat the cookies with your left hand.
Yeah, no, I'm not doing any of that.
Well, I mean, is that's what Garlen says? I'm like, well, the consequences will be yours.
I've already forgotten it all.
Have you smelled how you're showing up and you're worried about cookies?
Oh, you don't understand. There are rules for such things. if you're going, I mean, if you show up to tea, you are by showing up to tea, you have agreed to these rules.
Only if you knew of them.
No,
You forgot to
ignorance is
tell
no
us.
excuse.
Tell us.
Very well. I have delivered the knowledge, as is my responsibility as the as not host but pseudo host. Remember, make sure 2 fingers up. Only eat the biscuits with your left hand. Oh, and we all have to wear a hat.
No.
I think I'm not really quite sure what I do with my hat. Shoot. Well, I think we might have to break that rule.
and your friend chimes in. I think you're investing a little bit more time into planning this than you need to.
No, you don't understand. These things are important.
This is one of the few cases where I believe that I agree with your earthbound associates.
Oh, people just don't appreciate the importance of tea these days. All right. Well, I mean, we're kind of maybe, you know what? Maybe it'll be more fun if you don't put your fingers up. That'll be let's go with that. Let's go with that. It'll take her off guard.
Oh, so
Yes.
about an hour passes. You listen to Zindlane's instructions on how to properly attest to tea, and at this point, you you can head off towards the nicer boarding house where Zindlane has his room that he paid up for the next month, which is also where Lady Scathless has her temporary place to stay whenever she visits this district.
When she's slumming,
Yes.
the accurate term.
So when you reach the boarding house, are you just going to go in and knock on her door, or how would you like to approach the situation?
No, there's proper decorum that you have to follow when you arrive for tea. And if you follow the proper decorum, your invite is assured. So I will make my presence known as I walk down the hallway by making sure that so I don't have like the sharp-heeled clickety boots that you normally wear for tea. So I'm going to try to make do by just stomping really hard.
As soon as we reach the door, I'm going to say very, very loudly, "Where is the manservant to announce me?"
And the man at the front desk, he's looking and he sees Zindlane and he goes, "All right, he's been staying here. I'm used to him."
I look at him and I give him the wink.
And he looks back at you and is like,
Don't worry, it'll all be okay.
So clearly clearly me as the player doesn't expect, actually me as the character knows that she won't be expecting us, but I'm trying to follow decorum to the point where she has to accept us.
So you get to the end of the hallway, stomping along there, and the door opens by the time you get to the end of the hallway. And
like, imagine just like tap dancing in muddy boots, essentially, is what this is going to look like.
You see, like, normally she has traveled to this district by herself, just to conduct business with you. But you see a guard from House Scathless open the door. And he is wearing a tabard and he has chainmail on. And he opens the door and he goes, "Lady Scathless said she thought that noise was you."
Do I recognize him?
Not necessarily. He's not, he's just whatever muscle she brought with her this time. It's not like a regular companion of hers.
I see. Oh, you're new.
Yeah.
Have we arrived in time for tea?
Lady Scathless, has he arrived in time for tea? She was like, "I Might as well.
Excellent.
A good manservant would know these things already.
I walk in and like mock taking my hat off, and like if I, as though I were wearing a hat, I kind of take it off and like go to hang it on the hook, and kind of like do my little bow to her, and says, "Well, thank you so much for including us in today's tea."
And both of the you see another house guard in here. Both of them are wearing the chainmail and the tabard. They have a long sword at one side. The other side, on their other side, they have pistols.
Oh gosh. Ooh, Garlen.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, good. I was wondering how I was going to get a new one.
and Rena looks at Zindlane and says, "I really thought you were holding yourself to a little bit better standard since we've been working together."
I mean, I'm here for tea, right?
But you look like that.
Well, we had a little bit of an adventure. When you're down at the docks, adventures happen, you know. I mean, maybe we can tell story. Maybe we can swap adventure stories over tea.
Well, did I?
No, I'm not going to tell her that story.
Tell her about the edge. Tell her about the borderlands. And as she's talking to you, she goes, Did I hear correctly that you, well, not you, someone with a name that started with a Z that was a nobleman threatened the ragmender?"
Oh dear. That doesn't sound like a good idea. The ragmenders are formidable. I would never threaten them. Anyone who's threatened them, is just looking for trouble.
Well, I mean, that does bring us potential problems with the Fences Guild, and plus you implied that you might have had one of the Assassins Guilds on your side. That's bad form.
I mean, if one had an arrangement with the Assassins Guild, that would be quite a powerful position, I think.
Baro's kind of like pushing his shoulders back, like kind of concealing his sword.
Well,
not to mention, I'm over here in the corner. I got my hood
yeah.
up.
I put my hand down like I'm going to put it on the butt of my pistol.
Yeah.
Only to find that the holster is empty.
You still got a hand axe.
Put it on the edge of the axe and go, oh.
So yeah, the house guards are like kind of like looking back and forth to all of this, especially once you mention assassins. Like, well,
I mean, whatever noble is muddying the water for us seems to be bold indeed.
Well, the problem is, I was supposed to come down here. I was supposed.
Well, it's a good thing you have me on your side. I'm here to help you out.
Yes.
The politics of the docks can be very confusing.
Yes, and you see, I had an ulterior motive for preparing this neighborhood for renovations. And that is that once you were in the state that you were in, I had been tasked with building you back up again. And I thought we were well on our way towards that. You seem to have your old fire back, but not quite your, hitting rock bottom feeling that you had previously. And I was happy, and I was happy to report to the person that I was working with that we seem to be building you back up. And we could move into that phase of things. But unfortunately, I'm concerned now that you've been a little bit reckless that we may not be rehabilitating you the way we were hoping.
Last time, it wasn't too long ago that reckless was fun.
It is in the right circumstances.
I mean, I'm sure that we could rehash some fun adventures along those lines.
And at this point, she says, "Well, I think we're just going to have to we're going to have to call in my other business associate. And she picks up a bell and she rings it. And out of the adjacent room, basically you can tell they makeshifted these rooms, these semi-nice rooms into like a suite to where there was another section there. They basically just kind of like sawed open part of the wall and put a curtain. And coming from the other room, you see your sister.
Hi.
Oh,
I'm gonna try to look behind her to see if I can see the other business associate coming through.
Zindlane. And she actually walks up to hug you. Regardless of what condition your coat is in.
Right. I scraped the mud off.
Gee, it's a trick. Take my axe.
And when she hugs you, she starts kind of like playing with the lapels of it and trying to like smooth it out and make it look a little bit nicer. And she goes, I remember buying this for you. And she kind of like sadly pats the
I almost lost it.
I'm glad it meant enough to you that you managed to hang on to it.
It's literally the only thing I've hung on to.
I wasn't really expecting you to bring all of these friends. You've made some interesting friends down since you've been living here.
Yeah, Lady Scatless mentioned that I've come out of my dark place, and these friends have been some of the ones who've helped me. They're valuable allies. I think you'll see.
I was kind of like, hi.
Oh, a barge folk. How wonderful.
How quaint.
Don't you scoff at us. We're people just like you hoity-toity people.
I would never scoff at you. And she looks at Zindlane. She kind of like brushes your hair back a little bit, like the whole.
I'm like soaking it up, like, oh my gosh, like feeling the little brother vibes. Oh my gosh, I'm like leaning into it, totally, and appreciating the attention.
She looks at you and she goes, "I'm so sorry for everything that I had to facilitate happen with you."
I mean, actions have consequences, sis, right? That's what you told me.
I was trying to save you from the family's bargain. You see,
like take a step away and like look at her quizzically.
Someone in every generation ends up fulfilling the family's bargain in order to maintain our position within the city. And I didn't want it to be you, so I was hoping that if you didn't seem like a good candidate to fulfill the bargain, that perhaps it would pass over you and someone else in the family could assume the bargain and it wouldn't have to be you, because I cared about you too much for that to happen. And she's kind of like, like playing with your hair as she's saying this, and she's there's a little bit of a tear in the corner of her eye there. And it's
okay. It's okay, sis.
That's why I had Rena kind of indulge some of your passions to keep you out of the family business.
Well, I mean, like parties and family. What, like family business? Isn't that?
Oh, you poor thing.
Like, I mean, I've been down to the marketplace. I've been to the storefronts.
She's saying that the voice in your head is part of the family legacy.
And she stops for a second and looks at Garlen and says, "Voice in his head?
Family legacy?
Unless I'm reading this wrong." Unless I'm reading this wrong.
And what she, for a second, looks at you and goes, "No, I paid that price. You shouldn't have to have a voice in your head." And for a minute, you see these horns kind of appear and her eyes turn red. I assumed the bargain for this generation. And then the voice in your head said, "I'm really sorry you were already prepared. I had to come visit you."
What?
So
I
there's
think
two
your
of
family
you.
got screwed.
What's going on?
And the voice in your head says, "You're because of your family's situation, there's this thing that tethers your soul across planes. So your silver cord was just kind of hanging out there.
Huh.
And when your sister assumed the bargain, your silver cord was just dangling out there. So I followed it back to you and decided to offer you a deal, since you had already kind of been prepared to be a host for something.
But what are the horns? Where did the horns come from? I'm
Oh,
confused.
your family has a bargain with the devil.
Sis, are you okay?
And at this point she is crying, and she was like, you weren't supposed to have to deal with any of this. You were supposed to be the younger brother. You're supposed to be shielded. Once we could find you again, Rena was going to try and rebuild you, and you could be legitimate, and we could invite you back into the family. But
I am rebuilt. I've had wonderful friends that have helped me, help me be better, get stronger.
She goes, no, you should have never accepted a bargain with anything. You shouldn't have had to.
No, oh no, he's great. You don't have to worry about him.
And
You should probably worry about him.
and as she is getting frustrated and arguing with you, the tears that are coming out of her eyes are starting to turn to blood.
And I turn to
Okay, good talk.
I want to what did they do to you? I'll kill them.
And she's sitting there, and for a second she goes, no, obviously he can't hurt you. No,
I can hurt him.
To do that.
No, yes, there is. I'm starting to get angry.
And at this point,
I'm drawing my weapon.
She reaches out and she goes, please don't, and she touches you. And what happens when she touches you is that you see yourself and your patron and her patron all in the borderlands, in the crumbling bits there. All of you in the room no longer see either of them. And at this point, Rena goes, oh, for fuck's sake. And
Tell
she
me
was like,
where they are right now, or we're gonna have a throwdown.
I don't know where they are. I was just supposed to find the little brother and give him some business deals and then make him presentable so that he could come back into high society. I don't even know who all of you people are. Well, I've seen him before. And she motions over at Baro.
Hi.
And the guards go, lady, should we dispose of them?
Oh, you better watch yourself, pal.
You can try.
And she goes, might as well. It might make things easier once they come back. So at this point, let's all roll for initiative here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, baby. I wanted
Got my shiny new dice here.
Now I don't have to buy a new gun.
I'm rolling good.
Yeah.
I'm not so far.
I got a 19 for my initiative.
I got a 17.
I got a 10.
Yeah, I got a 10 too.
I'll be right back.
You're probably going first. What's your dex?
4.
Yeah, you go first. I'm a fake rogue, not a real one.
All right. Wow, I rolled for crap as far as initiative goes.
I swear, the stupid one D&D Beyond eats my weapon every time. I can't find it. I have it written down on my paper. It's Urban Haxon. But it's a longsword, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So
Okay.
I am sorry. What would we have again now? We had Morgan had what?
Morgan got a 10.
All right.
It goes after Baro.
Baro got a 10. And Zindlane,
19.
19. Does anybody remember what
I had a 17.
17? Awesome. All right.
Rennis is her name. Impressive that you also remembered her name correctly.
All right. So, Zindlane, you are here on this this plane, and you are facing your sister and her patron, who basically it's got like dark red skin and big curled black horns, and his eyes kind of have fire coming out of them. He's got the traditional like goat legs with the cloven hooves, and he's got two big muscular clawed arms, but he also has tentacles hanging off of his back.
Yep. Whoa. Tentacles hanging off his back, like off into somewhere, or
no, there you can see where they terminate. They're just kind
Okay.
of like hanging off of his back. And so what would you like to do at this point?
I'm gonna shout, "Nobody makes my sister cry," and I'm gonna attack the devil thing.
Okay.
I am also going to oh shit. Let's manage spells. Do I have any spells left? I do. I haven't used my spells yet. Good. I am going to cast as my bonus action my Wrathful Smite.
Ooh.
So next time you hit with a melee weapon attack during the spell step duration, deal 1d6 psychic damage, and they if they're a creature, they have to make a wisdom save or else be frightened.
Okay. Also, I'm taking you off of the representational map because you're in metaphysical space right now.
Right? That's awesome.
Okay.
All right. So I'm rolling to attack.
Okay.
This is a horrible, horrible idea, but I'm
Probably
doing it anyway. Nobody makes my... Holy shit, I rolled a 20! How do crits work in this game?
You
I gotta roll
the
again?
dice twice.
Okay. All right, I rolled a 9, so that's 9 plus 7 is 16.
All right. Whoops. That's not what I wanted to do.
And like I'm two-handing this bitch, like this longsword. I'm not one-handing it like you can. So is that? I'm assuming that's not a crit.
No, you
Okay.
got a 20. You just rolled double the dice.
Oh,
damage.
I rolled double the dice,
Yes.
not double. Okay, I see. Okay, got it. I thought I had to confirm the crit or something.
Nope.
So double the damage dice, but single the bonus.
Yeah.
All right. Not that great. 9 damage, but he has the wisdom. Time for a wisdom save.
Okay. Unfortunately,
He's not a creature.
he is immune to fear.
Okay.
Devils apparently are not particularly prone to being afraid of things.
That makes sense.
But he roars.
He feels my psychic presence against his against his mind.
So he roars for a minute, and he kind of laughs, looking at the blood that's pouring out of him at the moment. So then we are going to cut to Garlen. in the real world. And Garlen, you can see where everyone is positioned if you look on Owlbear Rodeo, which is what we're using for our virtual tabletop. Owlbear Rodeo for all of your virtual tabletop needs.
That name again?
Not-
Hot Yug Circus.
Running of the Audiugs.
Oh, well. This guy up here is going to get a sword in the face
All right.
because that's how I roll.
Sorry. I also got 1d6 extra damage.
Oh, well then.
That's a fucking A. That's a 1. 1 more damage.
Ooh, looks like I got a 21 to hit him.
Well, that will hit his armor class because oddly enough, his chainmail does not provide him a 21 armor class.
And I'm doing this many points. 10. That is 9 points of damage.
All right. He recoils a bit from your blow, but he seems pretty solid, even though you managed to get past his defenses and slug him.
Oh, wait.
And- yes.
Damn it. I get to attack twice.
Yeah. You do that.
Ooh. Does 12 hit?
A 12 does not hit.
Damn it.
So yeah, he kind of rolls and absorbs the second blow onto his armor.
Next time I'm going to do that right.
All right, so it is Rena's turn, and she is going to move. I'm going to do that. She is going to move behind her guard, and she's going to look at the guard that is fighting Garland, and she is going to use her direct minions ability.
Not going
And
to get her own hands dirty. Okay. I see how it's going to be.
he gets advantage on his next attack, and he gets a d6 die that he can either add to his 2-hit or his damage.
Ooh, isn't he fancy? That's right. I'm going to kill him next round.
And that is Rena's turn. Baro, what would you like to do?
All right, I am going to move next to Garland on this guy here,
All right.
and I'm going to grab his gun.
Okay.
Toss it to Garland.
Nope.
All right. Give me 1 second here. I'll tell you what kind of roll I want from you. I would like you to roll a die.
Just a d20.
Yeah, I was just, give me 1 second here.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I mean, I got a d36 over here. I can roll that.
Is that a DCC die?
Yeah. It's also
Okay.
got 2d6 on it too.
Oh, that makes sense.
So, you will be making an attack roll that is contested by their strength, athletics, or dexterity acrobatics. So I'm going to say their strength.
Okay.
Of course.
And just make a non-proficient attack, or
No, it's a regular attack roll.
okay. I'll make that. So let's just roll that. Oh, you're friggin' kidding me! I rolled a 1.
But don't
Did
you?
we roll that?
Did you already use your lucky thing?
Oh, I can use multiple lucky things. So let me re-roll that.
Let's
Okay.
say you're a bargeman.
Well, but I took the new Tasha's thing.
So now he gets like 3 points of luck a day.
Yep. That one sucked too, but it's not a 1. So that is a 15.
Unfortunately, he rolled a 20.
Oh, geez.
So that brings him up to a 23 to resist you. So
Yes.
he kind of like, yeah, like your hand goes in and he just kind of like shoves your
No.
head back. Like, no.
Go away, kid. You bother me. All right. Since I failed at that, I'm going to use my bonus action to attack him one time then.
Okay.
Jerk, he like pushes my head back, and so I lunge at him with one of my swords. Oh, nice. 21 total.
That will definitely hit him.
Okay.
And you are within 5 feet of an ally.
Yay. So that's okay, 6 for my first one.
Ow.
And then
Do him, kitty.
This is Brandon's cat.
6 plus 7. 13 damage.
All right. You felt that one.
Like I was going for his gun, and he pushes me back, and I lunge in like at his thigh with my sword.
Oof. All you had to do is grab for his pistol. That's his weak point. So yes, he is bloodied at this point. So that was Baro's turn. Morgan, what would you like to do?
Trying to decide how much of a bitch I want to be. Because I can hit her regardless of her cover.
Really?
Show her
Yeah.
who she bitch is.
Yeah, I think I kind of want to bitch slap her. I'm going to cast Sacred Flame on her. Target
All-
gains no benefit from cover for the saving throw. It's dexterity.
All right. So wow, I rolled like crap.
Yeah, you did.
Darn.
So that is a 7.
That will definitely not do her much good.
So yeah, she is standing behind her bodyguard, and this
Not paying attention.
this radiant flame like jumps up beneath her feet.
And because I'm level 5 now, my damage went up for it.
Ooh.
Nice.
That is 9 points
Oh.
of radiant damage.
Nice.
How did that happen?
I'm like,
She-
you don't talk mess about my neighborhood.
She lets out a bit of a screech and she goes, "Damn it!" And she kind of glares at her bodyguard, even though he couldn't have done anything about that. All right, so the guard that is next to Baro and Garland is going to go. I think this is a good time for him to spend a bonus action and take his second wind, because he gets that ability.
You still have a chance to walk away alive.
Sorry, this is my job. It's not personal.
Shitty job.
Yeah. He's just above being bloodied again now. So
Don't worry, I'll fix that.
yeah, let's go with the two-handed grip. Since he doesn't have a shield. All right, so he is going to swing at Baro. And Baro, that is a 22 to hit.
Okay, so yeah, no, I can't. My defensive duelist won't help me with that, so I'll use my uncanny dodge.
Okay. So that is only 8 points of slashing damage as he swings down on you.
Okay, so and then that's half for me. Did you already have it, or?
No. That was
Okay.
his.
Yep. So 4 damage to me.
All right. And now it is the. Oh wait, I forgot. He didn't add. He didn't even do his advantage. So yes, he actually adds 5 more damage to that because of her direct minions. So
Oh, damn.
yeah. So actually, it's
13.
13. So half 13. So 7.
7. Yeah.
He was slightly more effective. All right, and now let's see what the direct bodyguard is doing. Ugh, hate to do this, but he is going to continue to stand in front of his charge and pull out the pistol and point it at Morgan.
It's gonna get loud in here.
Yeah, it is.
Boom. So that is a 20 to hit.
That'll hit.
All
I
right.
try to get my shield up and just can't quite get it there.
So the ball from the pistol tears into your shoulder, doing 9 points of damage to you.
Ouch.
And now, here at the end of the turn, we fade back to Zindlane and his sister.
Mm-hmm.
And oops, I have 2 ladies, so I have to remember which one stat block I'm looking at. Let's see, what is she going to do here?
Good question.
Oh, she looks at you and she goes, I don't want to hurt you, but I would rather hurt you than have you end up taking on this burden instead of me. And she casts a wall of fire between you and the devil.
What?
So give me a dex save.
Dex save. Maybe I can do that. Maybe.
Bit
Dex
higher
save.
level than we thought.
She is
Just a
the
bit.
she is the older sister.
14.
All right. So her difficulty is so no, you don't have any means to mitigate that, so you just barely missed.
Oh. All right, what's the damage?
Oh, that's nothing. I rolled really shitty. So you took 14 points of fire damage.
All right. Just burns away some shadow flesh and then a bit more.
And because she doesn't want to hurt you, she just wants to put you in between, a boundary between her and her patron. The damaging side is facing her patron.
Oh.
But he's immune to fire, so it's okay.
Okay. Well, that's...
But if you actually try and cross the fire, you take damage again.
Yeah, probably 14 again or more.
Same damage, so I would roll again.
Oh, okay.
So she goes, please just let me take care of that thing. And she points over at your patron. And once that thing is gone, then I will have the family burden and you will be free. Just be reasonable.
No, let me take care of that thing and then you will be free.
And
he's my friend and he's going to help me take care of that thing.
And he goes, also, I'm not really against making a bargain with more than one member of a family. So now we wrap around to the second round, and now it is Zindlane's turn.
So there's no way around this wall of fire. Let's see here. I should look this up. I did not expect a wall of fire. Nobody expects the wall of fire. What does this do? I don't want that.
Your sister is not a pushover.
Right? Can I see through the wall?
I mean, he's tall enough. You can see his head and shoulders above it.
But can I can't. So no, I cannot see through the wall. So I can't Misty Step through the wall.
No. Unless you're going to try and Misty Step onto his head.
Don't put it past him.
So the demon didn't do anything since I slashed at him. Did
No,
he?
both of your patrons seem to be just there to cheer on their person here.
Okay. How much did it look like I hurt him? Like not much?
Not much.
Okay.
There was some damage, but not much.
Yeah. Dang it. I don't really have like a lot of direct offensive spells. Takes. Okay. I'm going to cast Hunger of Hadar
Oh God.
on the demon's head.
Oh, that spell.
So I open a gateway to the dark between the stars, a region infested with unknown horrors, a 20-foot radius sphere of blackness, and I want to make sure that my sister's not in this radius, but
Yeah.
And bitter cold appears, centered on a point with range and lasting the duration. The void is filled with a cacophony of soft whispers and slurping noises and can be heard from up to 30 feet away. No light, magical or otherwise, can illuminate the area, and creatures fully within the area are blinded. And the area is difficult terrain. Any creature that starts its turn in the area takes 2d6 cold damage.
You know what I like about how they phrase that?
Huh.
Devils can see through darkness, but it literally says that they're blinded, not that that it's dark.
Yeah, right.
So apparently, Cthulhuid horrors can trump
Right.
devils. I also like that basically you opened a portal to a different part of this place.
Right. A more scary part of this place, hopefully.
Oh goodness. So yeah, he's kind of not happy with, all of a sudden being enveloped in this sphere, especially since normally he can see and no matter what darkness is going on, and your sister is like, little brother, this is not going to end well for any of us.
I'm just like I'm like got my face set in my mad face. That I don't know. I don't know if she can see my face, but I'm totally like locked in ragey kind of face right now.
And
all about doing stupid shit.
Your patron is snickering in his armor at this point in time.
I look back. Are you going to help me or what?
I am helping you. I grant you your power so that you can do things like that. He's like, unfortunately, this is sort of a proxy fight sort of thing. All right, so that is Zindlane. Garlen, what would you like to do?
Well, see, this is how it goes. First, I use a bonus action to invoke Fighting Spirit.
Ooh.
Now I have advantage on weapon attack rolls until the end of the turn.
Dun dun.
And I get 5 bonus hit points.
Nice.
Temporary hit points. And then I attack his ass. Does us 15 hit him?
A 15 just barely misses him. He manages to roll off and the blow is absorbed by the chainmail.
First attack missed. Second attack. 23.
That definitely hits.
That one's going to hit.
That's going to be the mark.
For a whopping 4 points.
It's 4
Sorry,
points
6
less
points.
than he had before.
6 points. My bad. And then I action surge.
Nice.
He's back down under bloodied again.
What does action surge do?
He gets to
Action
do that
surge
again.
lets me take one more action.
Ha.
But that action is, if that action is an attack, you get multiple attacks.
Yes, I do.
Nice.
Yes, I do. All right.
That's awesome.
Attack number 1. Fuck it, son.
Oh, geez.
Natural 20.
You
Oh,
critted
yeah.
him.
All right. Twice the dice is also nice. That's 6, 79, 10. And the second attack.
Feeling- Feeling kind of bad that he doesn't have another second wind.
Damn it, if I had only landed that one.
Why don't I have a third wind?
14
Right.
isn't going to cut it.
Aw.
All right. So, yeah, he is in pretty
4
bad shape,
attacks
but
and
he's
I hit
still
with 2.
standing.
All right, Baro, I softened him up for you. By the way, he's going to stab you in the spleen. It's going to hurt like a mother.
So stab him first
In the spleen.
until he stops.
So, Rena is going to direct minion, but she looks at the shape that the one that you two are fighting is in, and she pats the one in front of her on the shoulder.
Your turn.
She's like, I think this is all on you. And she hands him another pistol.
She leans in, puts her lips next to his
How
ear, and says,
rude.
"Get him, Ray."
All right, so that's Rena's turn. Baro.
Get him.
All
Right.
right, so Baro is
Right in
going
the
to.
spleen. Right in
Yep.
the spleen, buddy.
Yep, I'm right at the right level for spleen stabbing. All right, so I am going to make 2 slashing attacks with my swords at
All right.
Joe Bob. All right, let's
First,
see.
I thought you were going to say Joe Biden.
Oh, no.
Billy
Okay.
Bob Joe Biden.
First sword is a 20.
A 20 will hit.
Sweet. And the second one. Ooh, nice. 26.
That will definitely hit as well.
Okay, so let's look at all this beautiful damage I'm about to do.
Don't forget your sneak attack.
Yep, I know. So that's 6 for that one.
I need y'all to come over here and get this guy before he kills me.
6 for that one. So that's, I'm up to 12 so far. And 1, 2, 3, 12 plus. Ooh, 50. 27 damage.
Oh, goodness. So
He pushed on my head. It pissed me off.
Told you he was going to cut your spleen out.
So, yeah, he falls down on the ground. I'm assuming that you didn't somehow make this a non-lethal sneak attack.
No, and in fact, I'm going to take my bonus action and kick his still corpse. 'Cause fuck that guy.
All right. Morgan, what would you like to do? You see the other guard is now holding another pistol.
Son of a bitch. I'm going to cast Sacred Flame on him. Like, you really don't want to do that. That is a dex save.
All right. So his dex is not as good as his employer's. But he rolled a natural 20.
Wow.
Of course he did.
So he dances out of the way and the flame like shoots up right in front of her and she like gets paranoid that it almost hit her. She like slaps him on the shoulder.
You're supposed to be defending me, not getting out of the way. Step into the bullets, not out of them.
Just for fun, I'm going to see if our guy is dead yet. Since Baro hit him, that's our no, still alive. Still bleeding out. Just making a mess on the floor. All right. So he like leans over his shoulder for a second and goes, "Which one do I shoot?" And she looks around and she goes, "Kill the spellcaster first." So, oh shit. I am so sorry. It's okay. I roll terrible for crits. All right, so that is bump, 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 bump. That is 23 points of damage.
I'm down.
Oh no.
So all of you hear this big dramatic boom come out of the pistol, and then you hear the thump as Morgan hits the ground.
If she dies, I will eat your soul.
Someone has to say weird stuff like that when Zindlane isn't here.
Yeah.
And he looks back over his shoulder at Marina and says, "That's a good choice, yeah." All right, so that's all of their turns. Now it is the sister's
Demon.
turn.
Demon turn.
So she's like,
Do I get to roll damage? Because he started his turn. He's taking his turn.
"Oh
on
yeah,
her turn,
yeah."
right?
You roll his damage,
So it's 1 second. I'm just gonna remind myself.
and he's in the same spot. So
He's not moving.
nope.
Okay. If he's still in that zone at the end of his turn, something else happens. So.
Yep.
Okay. Ooh, that's much better. 9 damage.
Okay.
9 cold damage, if that matters.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. What? No, that's not what it is it? There, hunger and not arms. Yeah, so 9 cold damage, and then if at the end of his turn he's still there, he takes some acid damage.
Okay. And you hear him like making a garbled, like, "Yeah, what is that? Why are things slurping near me?" I torture souls all day, and this is still somewhat disquieting in here. And your sister says, "Well, I guess maybe this will end this quickly." And she looks over at your patron, who is going to use your save for this,
Okay.
and she casts banishment.
Oh shit.
That's no good.
That is a charisma save, though. So
+7. Am I rolling it or are you?
you roll it.
Okay. Oop. 23.
Oh, so yes, she attempts to banish your patron, but through a sheer force of will, like you see, like these chains and bolts come out of his armor, and he like shoves it into the ground and stays firm where he's at. It's all right. I'm feeling quite at home right here.
I kind of like it here.
And on the end of his turn, the devil still has not moved. So do your acid
so
damage.
he has to make a reflex save or a dexterity save.
All right. So all right. Let me check here.
And my save, I believe, is 15.
He fails.
All right, so he takes 2d6 acid damage as things lick him.
This is wrong.
He takes 4 acid damage. The spell is amazing.
This is very wrong.
Why are things licking me?
as
Why?
as milky otherworldly tentacles rub up against it.
Oh my goodness, the spell.
I'm so glad I took the spell.
I need to look this up because I deeply feel that this must have been one of Rob Schwalb's contributions.
Oh, really?
Oh,
This sounds
very
like a
much
Rob Schwalb. All right, so okay, so that was that was her turn. She tried
that was
to.
her turn. Yeah, she
And
tried
then
to
that was the end
banish
of
my
his turn.
dude.
So Zindlane, it is your turn again now.
Zindlane doesn't have. So Zindlane, I don't know if he moved or not, honestly. So I'm gonna barge through the firewall and attack the demon.
Okay. So let me roll some damage for you.
Reflex save, right? Or dexterity save?
Yes.
Ooh, that's much better. I rolled a 20.
All right.
So
And
probably, what do I take? Half damage or something?
yeah, let me double check. Yes, half damage. So you take 11 points of fire damage as you charge through there.
Okay. Oop, that's not right. 11. And then I'm not sure. Like, I'm gonna get through the firewall, and I don't know if I can actually even see the demon. I don't like you. I'm gonna.
Yeah, you can kind of see his goat legs sticking out of the the
Great,
sphere
yeah,
while
'cause
he's
I
like
cast-
swinging around.
Great. I'm gonna swing at his legs then.
All right. You have advantage because he is blinded.
Yeah. This is awesome. I only have 1d20 though, so just
Yeah,
roll
that's
twice.
how you do it.
I rolled a 7 and a 17. So 24.
All right, you definitely hit him.
All right, and then D10. 5 plus attacks, longsword. 9 damage.
Okay.
9 total damage, yeah. With a weapon of this plane.
So yeah, he is like, ah! Why is something stabbing me on top of all of these tentacles? This is deeply uncomfortable.
Pain and pleasure, baby. What'll make you break? Leave my sister alone.
So that was Zindlane's turn. Garlen, what would you like to do? Your friend is bleeding out from a gunshot wound. I'm just going to get rid of that guy because he is not a factor anymore. And you have the guard and Rena over there.
How many rounds does she have before things go poorly?
Well, she hasn't made any death saves yet. Could be 3, could be 2 if she rolls but poorly.
Kill him.
I'm not trained in medicine, so I would only have a +1.
Kill the bastard that shot me.
Avenge me.
I will have my revenge. All right. Bonus action, fighting spirit,
All right.
because I can do that. 5 more temporary hit points. Advantage on attack rolls. Attack number 1. Motherfucker.
We are explicit. You have
15.
been warned.
15 does not hit.
No, it just barely misses him.
Second attack, 23.
There we go.
Hang on a second.
I'm assuming you moved up to him. Yeah.
Yes, I did.
Okay.
I moved up.
Yep.
So 23 for a
That one
total
does
of 11 points.
He is not bloodied yet. All right. So, that is Garland's turn. I think Rena might be more proactive this turn. So she is going to step up to Garlen, but still stay adjacent to him for some reason. It's almost like there's a reason for that.
Oh no!
All right, let's clear that out. Does a 22 hit Garland?
Yes.
Was that one meme that I saw where someone said when the DM asked you if like a 38 hits? And does a 17 hit Garland?
Yes.
All right. So that is da-dun-da-dun. 16 points of damage.
Cursed you, you've exhausted my temporary hit points. I actually felt some of that.
All right. So that was Rena's turn. Baro, what would you like to do?
I think I'm going to get up beside Rena and I'm going to attempt to knock her out. So I'm going to be doing non-lethal blows to her, but I am going to be trying to knock the crap out of her.
She is within 5 feet of her bodyguard. Therefore, you have disadvantage to hit her.
Okay. Well then, let's try 2 of these then. It was 16, and that was a 14. So 21 to hit.
A 21 to hit. She is going to, let's see. Wait, I need her stats, not his. There's a chance. She's going to use her reaction to attempt to parry.
Okay.
And she rolled a 1, so she made her armor class 17.
Okay. So that first one hits. So that's 17 for the second hit. 17 and 17. Wow, 2 17. So another 24 to hit.
Yes, and she only has 1 reaction, so she can't parry that one.
Okay. So I'm going to do all my damage then now. Also dual. So that's 8 for that one. Ugh. 5 for that one. So I'm up to 13.
So your
and then
blade slapping her and pommel striking her.
Yep. Man, that didn't do much. 18 total subdual damage.
Okay. So
It didn't do much, he said.
For me. That was a lot of ones I rolled.
it's okay. She didn't roll that impressive with her attack on Garland. So
She's still standing, I'm guessing.
oh yeah, she's not bloodied yet.
Okay.
All right. Morgan, please give me your first death save. If you roll a 20, you pop back up.
No, I would still have to roll again. Unless you're letting me forgo that.
What? No, if you roll a 20, you get
You get 2 successes. You still have to have rolled a third one.
No, I thought on a 20 you get 1 hit point back. You get 2 failures on a 1.
I thought it worked the same way on 20. That's how I've always played it.
No, on a 20 you're supposed to get 1 hit point back.
That's a 7, so that's a failure. I'm gonna start rolling a new character.
You'll survive. Everything will be fine. You can tell I'm not a killer GM because I start feeling guilty whenever someone's rolling death saves. All right, so it is the defender's turn, and she didn't boost him, so he's just using his stats this time. Let's see. Yeah, he's got to pretty much take out Garland because otherwise he's just going to get shivved. So, let's see. Has he? Yeah, he's already been hit. So yeah, he's going to use his bonus action and take his second wind. Mainly because if I don't do that, I'll forget about it.
See you drawing in a nice breath there. You can use that to run. There are other jobs to be had.
All right, so he is almost as vigorous as he was before he actually got hit. It's like, I'm really sorry. This is just you know. Besides, I don't think you're gonna let me go with her bleeding out there.
Always shank your boss. That's always an option.
Yes.
So, that is
Your boss and I let you leave even though you shot my friend.
he gets a 21 to hit you.
Of course he does. My AC is not 21.
All right, so you take 8 points of slashing damage from him.
Whatever. Is that the best you can do?
At the moment.
I love this, like, witty.
As the bloodied icon appears above my head.
Oh, nope, not quite yet.
All right, so back to your sister. She is concerned about her what's going on with her person here, but she does still.
He is still in the thing, right?
Yeah.
So he takes more damage.
Mm-hmm.
He takes more. He takes 2d6 cold damage. 2 damage.
Oh, also, sorry, I should have mentioned this before because I didn't catch it. Do you remember how much you took of that fire damage? Because you didn't take it.
What? Oh, really? Why?
Yeah, because she cast banishment, which is also a concentration spell.
Oh.
So the wall went down.
I don't remember. I made my save.
Oh, it was 11.
11? Okay.
Yeah. So you have 11 more hit points because
Nice.
that wall went down. But
Just
I
as
say
I was
that.
about to run through it.
yeah, you get ready to run through it and then it like flickers out. So it's not nearly as dramatic as it seemed a minute ago.
Right.
But that having been said, now she is going to attempt banishment on your
banish again?
Yep. So give me a charisma save.
Charisma save. That's not as good. 13.
And she looks over at your patron and she swirls her hand around and you see like this infernal fire come up and it shoots at the chains that he anchored himself with and they turn white hot and snap and all of a sudden the ground underneath him falls away and he just falls through.
What?
Ruh-roh.
I'm pretty sure I like fall like a puppet whose strings have just been cut. I'm pretty sure I just slumped to the ground with like the emptiness in my head.
No.
Can I still hear his voice? I assume I can't.
No, you heard him like screaming as he falls away.
All right, I like literally collapse like a puppet whose strings have just been cut. And slumped to the ground.
So
with my hands like over my head. What did you do?
She goes, I'm freeing you from him. You don't need to be connected to anyone. I took on the family burden. You don't need to worry about this sort of thing. Go live your life. Be free.
I don't, but I need him.
You don't need him. You just need to stand on your own. I'm sorry that I broke your will and turned you into this, but I did this so you wouldn't have to serve that. And she points at like this, like this darkened sphere with a devil in it with like, oh, the darkness popped away now.
Oh yeah. So I like lost my concentration because he stole my
Yeah.
I also probably lost my power to do that thing.
This is a metaphysical argument at this point in time. And so she was like, you don't need to be tethered to anyone. I wanted you to be able to walk away from all of this and just live your life as the younger brother and do what you needed to do and spend the family fortune and do a little bit of business. And that's all I wanted you to have to do.
But he was making me strong.
And at this point, I am going to ask you something. You don't hear your patron's voice anymore, but you do hear a faint.
Oh no!
And you hear the your sister doesn't seem to hear this, but you hear the voice of the infernal creature that's over there saying, if you want to be strong, there's no reason for our pact to only be based on your family's deal.
I whisper back to him, I will kill you.
Damn, son.
All right. So let's see. I will also let you know, we'll resolve this more when it gets back to her turn, but right now you're kind of, metaphysically, we're still figuring out what's going to happen since your person got banished.
Right.
But you see in the distance someone kind of pulling themselves out of the void. And this figure that is pulling themselves out of the void is a figure that has no flesh on their body at the moment, but has big black wings.
The angel?
Mm-hmm.
That's not good. Sis, we need to leave.
So we will pick this back up on your sister's next turn. Garlen, what would you like to do?
Oh, I'm gonna try and jack this guy up. I will activate my last fighting spirit. Look at him with an annoyed look on my face. Oh, look, a 22.
That will definitely hit him.
Ah, you 5 points of damage. Rolled a
Better than
1 on the
none.
die.
All
and
right.
the second attack. Ooh, 23.
That will also hit him. He has been doing a horrible job of avoiding your blows.
6 points of damage.
All right. So.
Last chance.
Not quite bloodied yet.
Wow.
Okay, so.
Great thing.
Dun, 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 dun. On Rena's turn.
What does she do? Now that I'm like slumped to the ground next to her demon.
Oh no, this is Rena, not your sister.
Right. Yeah.
I think she's going to try and stab Baro. It sounds like fun for her. So, stab number 1. That is a 22.
Man, these people hit me hard. All right, I'm gonna use my reaction to do my uncanny dodge.
All right, so she does 22 points of damage.
Holy crap!
That's a lot of damage.
How much?
22. I am dropped.
Even cutting it down to 11?
Can he dodge it?
Yeah, that drops me down.
Okay.
Oh. That was I had 11 left.
Oh, crap. All right, then. Does a 12 hit Garland?
A 12? Hell no.
All right. So her second attack does not land. All right. Well, I guess Baro, would you like to give me a death save?
I mean, I don't want to, but
Roll a 20 because I feel bad.
Okay, I guess just have to roll 20.
You can still spend luck on this game.
I think doesn't say I can, and I failed that one.
Well, I was gonna say if it doesn't say you can't use your luck when you're incapacitated, you should still be able to spend it.
Okay.
Not saying that you should right now, but I'm just,
Well, I'm going to, because that's we'll give it at least. Oh, that didn't help. My luck is coming up empty.
Okay. I'm sorry.
No, it is what it is.
Okay.
I got plenty of characters lined up.
Sometimes
Morgan.
you're the bug, sometimes you're the windshield.
Morgan, please roll me a 20, please.
Turn off your damn mic. That's a 4.
Oh my gosh, no, don't do this.
I'm going to die.
Don't do this.
I'm looking at character options right now.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Oh god. Okay, so
I have never died in a real game.
Yeah, I haven't either.
Really?
So this will be
Oh, God.
this will be it. No, I have before, I think.
Oh my goodness.
I've only died in that evil one-shot campaign that we did. I guess a one-shot campaign. It was like 2 or 3 sessions. Yeah.
It's ridiculous because if anybody should die due to making stupid decisions, it should be just Zindlane.
Oh my goodness. Well,
Okay.
the nice thing is that the bodyguard only got a 10 to hit Garlen. So I'm assuming that Garland's fine.
That swing was half-hearted. You don't want to do this.
I kind of feel bad for you. All of your people are on the ground bleeding or they disappear.
I give him super rage pissed face. Both of you've proved your point. You're a badass. Walk the hell away now. Let me help my friends, and I won't come back on you with retribution.
Oh, you know what? Roll me an intimidate with disadvantage.
I can live with that. Because I do intimidation. I don't do it this time.
What did you get?
A 7.
That is not quite intimidating enough to change Rena's course of action here. All right, so we cut back to the border between the void and reality, and
sis, that's that we don't want to. No, let's go.
so the angel flies down and lands next to you. You were the tainted one.
No. Yes.
No. Yes, you were the tainted one. I can still feel some of it on you.
But you're here to kill me?
No, I was actually going to kill her.
No. I put myself between him and her.
Well, I could just sever her link to that.
Yes.
All right. And the devil looks kind of unfortunately he's bound to this whole proxy fight, and right now your angel is not bound in that way. So let's see, it's 2 attacks. All right, his second attack managed to hit her silver cord. So now we need to see if he did enough damage to sever it.
Oh, she gets to make a charisma saving throw.
Shit, did I make 2 attacks or 4 attacks last round?
I think you just did 2 last time.
Yeah, I think it was just 2.
Yeah, that was wrong.
So, he severs this bond.
Yeah.
And as
I want to try to catch her before she like slumps
Put your
to the
hands
ground.
on your head.
everything was so exciting, I unplugged my headphones.
I would say, Jared, you got to put your hands on your head now.
I want to try to turn around and catch her before she slumps to the ground.
Actually, both of you immediately crash back to reality.
Of course
So
we do.
both of you now pop into this room here. There she is. Boop. Boop. So both of you are in this room now. And Zindlane, when you pop back into this room, you see Baro and Morgan both bleeding out on the ground.
Okay. Yeah, I'm like shocked, and then I look at the woman who used to be my friend with murder in my eyes.
and Rena goes, "Oh, you're back."
On my turn, I'm gonna swing my sword at her bodyguard.
Let's see. So you directed him to do that. So we're going to cut to Garlen first, and then next time you're slotting into where
Sounds
you're
good.
at. Okay. So Garlen, what would you like to do?
I have let my intention be known, though.
Yes.
I'm just gonna try and hack this dude.
Okay. Dude hacking.
Wait, how bad does she? She looks pretty healthy, right?
Yeah, she just took a decent blow, but she's not bloodied yet.
So do I still have my packed weapon power or not?
Not at the moment.
Okay.
We will resolve this. I'm not leaving you hanging.
No, I'm just
Or
making
stripping
sure.
you
I'm
of
just
class
trying to
abilities. It's
figure out. No, it's fine. We'll figure it
I
out.
gotta hit her.
okay. You are at disadvantage to hit her because she is within 5 feet of her bodyguard.
Well, shit. Do I know that?
You noticed that Baro was having a hard time hitting her because he was kind of like, reaching his hand around and moving her out of the way.
It just means she has cover, effectively, right?
Literally, the way it works is you just
Yeah.
have disadvantage if you're within 5 feet of her bodyguard.
I hacked the
Oh, yeah.
bodyguard. Why, you miserable. First attack missed.
No,
Second attack missed.
no,
Oh no!
no! Your dice are making me seem far meaner than I am.
You're channeling Brett tonight. We know. We see through you.
Yeah, I had to have a session like this just to placate Brett.
He's your warlock patron.
Yes. Okay, well, it is Rena's turn. I think she's going to attack Garlen. No, you know what? She's not. Why get her hands dirty when it's down to just her good friends and this person that she needs to dispatch so she can take her friend back home? So she is going to pat the bodyguard on the shoulder and say, "Take care of him." And she does her direct minion
You
ability.
better kill me this round.
He kind of shrugs when he looks at you.
I
Okay,
give you
so
every opportunity.
that was Rena's turn. Baro, roll good.
Say that. That's what's gonna doom me. And I am out of luck, by the way.
You don't need
That
luck.
seems appropriate, actually.
Yeah, all
Okay, I rolled a 17.
right.
Okay,
One and one.
good. Baro's breathing levels out a little bit as he continues to ooze out on the floor. Okay, Morgan,
Last
Don't-
chance.
don't screw this
You
up,
can
please.
do it. We believe in you.
I
I'm
like
looking
your
very
character.
pale.
I like your character.
I'm gonna roll a different d20. I'm gonna use my other new d20. Oh shit!
Suspense.
Is a 10 a succeed or a fail? 10's a fail, isn't it?
But it was DC 10, wasn't it?
Let me look it up real quick.
I got it
I
right
just
here.
had it open.
Okay.
If the roll is 10 or higher, you succeed.
Yeah.
Boom! Still
See,
alive.
So you actually have like a 55% chance to
Yes.
succeed.
Yeah, it's actually weighted a little bit in your favor. Morgan's still alive. All right.
It's okay. I've got a new
Wait.
character concept ready to go.
All right. Okay, now it is defender guy's turn.
I look him dead in the eyes and say, run.
Can't do that, sir. And you get the feeling he might kind of recognize you from your thugging days. I don't know if I'm going to take the 14 or the 14. I think I'll take the 14.
I think you should take the 14, and it didn't hit me, so
Well, it's actually a 20 with his bonus.
you can bite me.
So, and he's going to use the D6 for extra damage.
Of course.
So that brings him to a measly 10 points of damage on Garlen.
That's the
Please
best
tell me
you
you're
can do.
still. Please tell me you're still standing.
I'm up. I'm good.
Okay, good.
Yeah, Garlen was just burning through temporary hit points there for a while.
I can barely feel it.
Okay, so that was his turn. Your sister is
Mhm.
not doing anything. Like, it's her turn, but she's not doing anything right now. She's
Shock.
she's kind of in shock at the moment.
As well, she should be.
So now, Zindlane, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna look at my sister with a. I'm like, no. I'm gonna like take one like side glance to my sister, like in a moment of indecision passes my face, and then I take another step towards this bodyguard and swing my sword at him.
Okay.
I'm not. It's not nearly. Yeah, like there's something missing to it, but I'm still rolling. It's
Would you
still a
like-
weapon.
Would you like to just be next to him, or would you like to be between him and Rena, or like next to him and Rena both?
I'm gonna take the most direct route without any concern for my safety. So probably be next to him and Rena.
Okay. Actually, I put you there. So you're next to Garland.
I miss.
So, but just you swinging at Rena, or was it the guard, right?
Yeah, the guard. Yeah.
Just you swinging at the guard, and Rena's like, I'm paying him and I already lost one bodyguard. You don't need to kill another one. I know these people were friends of yours, but we can work all of this out. We'll find you new friends. You'll get to hang out with the people that you used to know.
Really? I say really, and I look at my two friends on the ground.
You remember your old friends. We can go back to the North Wards and everything will be like it was before.
You've already cost me one friend and maybe two more. You will not take the last one. As I look at Garland.
All right. So that was Zindlane's turn. Garland.
I use my bonus action for a second wind.
Okay.
Nice.
And I look him dead in the eye again. And I just stare at him while I hack. First attack. God damn it. I know I need a 16.
Yeah.
Fuck those dice.
Fuck that dice and fuck that dice and fuck that dice. We just blew a PG-13 rating right there.
All right.
We are explicit. You have been warned. Damn it.
Yeah, any group that lies in the overlap between misdirected Mark and Gamey MBS has no chance of a PG-13 rating.
I am in that intersection.
Well, that's all I got.
Okay.
Like I said, you're gonna have to kill me because otherwise, I'm coming after you. I'm coming after your friends, and I'm coming after your family.
So she's continuing to kind of argue with Zindlane, so she's just going to like lean over and use her her minion action to say, please hurry up and take care of these people so I can talk some sense into Zindlane. And she just kind of like pats him on the shoulder. So that was her action. That brings us back to Baro.
All right, let's do this. There it goes. Roll. 14. I made another one.
Heyo.
His breathing is stabilizing.
Dramatic.
Okay, Morgan. 12?
12. Dragging it out here.
Okay. So, yeah, your sister continues to not quite know what to do, at the moment. So she's just staying over there. Actually, she is going to crawl over into the corner. So now, Zindlane, it is your turn again.
I'm going to attack the bodyguard again.
That's right. Go in the corner and rock like a little child.
Ew. 19.
19 does hit the bodyguard.
All right. D10 plus 1 because all my shit is gone. 7 damage.
All right. He's bloodied now.
Yeah. Eat it. And I'm going to taunt him.
It's like I'm literally just doing my job here.
You'll
it's
never
kinda
work
rude.
in this. You'll never work in this city again.
Yeah, the Nazis said they were doing their job too. Whatever.
You'll never work in this city again. You'll be blackballed forever.
The guard looks up. What's a Nazi?
You know how many people said they were just doing their job?
All right. So that was Zindlane. Garlen is back to you. He is bloodied.
Hey, I have dug out the brand new D20s from the D&D Essentials kit.
Nice.
First attack. Well, that die's going in the bin. Thank you for nothing, Watsy. Second attack is a 24.
Nice.
You've got
You hit
to
him.
well over a 50% chance to hit.
Hit him hard.
For 11.
Not down yet, but he's in bad shape.
I bet you felt that, bitch.
Little. All right. Rena is going to yeah, you know what? She's going to attempt to stab. So like, oh,
Could just panic and go home.
for
Who is
goodness
she
sake.
stabbing, Garlen or me?
No, she's not going to stab you. You're
Okay.
her friend. She's going to talk sense into you. You're a noble. You understand.
Forgot
is
that
just-
I had these too, so now I've got another.
Ah.
I got all the new D20s.
Crack that box.
Yeah. I've got empty dice packages all over my desk.
Oh my god, I don't have my fucking mage armor either then.
No.
Nope.
I'm squishy all of a sudden.
Does a 14 hit Garland?
No. Try again.
Fuck, she rolled a 20.
Yeah, my armor class is currently 11.
Damn. TPK.
Well, but I still got a bucket full of hit points, so.
God, these dice are pretty.
She does 18 points of damage to Garland.
Ooh, couldn't survive that many times.
Is that all you got? I told you, you better kill me. I am not.
What was that?
yet.
There was a spare mouse on the edge of my desk, apparently. Surprise! There was a spare mouse over there.
Surprise.
Baro, this could be it. You could be okay.
You can do it. You're the
Yeah,
man.
let's do this.
You are the barge man.
Roll. Nope.
Oh no!
So what are you at?
2
2
and
and 2?
2 and 2. It's down to the wire, guys.
Oh my goodness. Okay, Morgan.
She's at 2 and 2 as well.
Yeah.
2 and 2. It's the moment of truth.
Boom.
Turn your mic off.
Just so excited.
All right, guys, here it goes. 14.
Yeah.
Okay. So Morgan has stabilized. She's not bleeding out quite as much. Her corner over there no longer has a big giant puddle.
Oh no, there's still a puddle.
Well,
It's not
yeah.
it's not being added to anymore.
Yeah. No, wait a second. That's wrong.
Oh, that's right. We have a map. I forgot
Oh.
about-
How's
forgot
stuff
we
just
got a map.
falling off my desk?
Gravity.
Grab it as a bitch.
So now it is the guard's turn, and man, this is getting rough to pick targets here because he's got 2 people now. But
At these dice too.
But I just insulted him.
it's
Kill me
true,
or
and his boss is stabbing Garland. So
Kill me or flee.
let's clear that out, and let's take a swing at Nope. That is a 10. What?
You needed an 11.
Yep. Okay. So now we're back to Zindlane.
Yeah. I'm gonna kill him.
You kill him.
16.
Yes, that hits him exactly.
Yes.
You could get rid of him.
Oh, 6 plus 1 is 7 damage.
He drops.
Yeah.
And I look at her. Boy, it's a shame you didn't run when you had the chance.
All right. So, Garland, it is your turn.
First attack.
Oh.
Bitch. I don't suppose she's got an 11.
No.
That hit me.
She does have a better armor class than that.
Second attack. 22.
22. Let's see. That is within range to where she's going to use her reaction to try and parry it. She gets a 22 with her reaction.
That's not good enough, right?
That's yes, because she needs a 23. Yes. She almost parried you.
12 points of damage.
All right.
That's the max I can do with this thing.
Okay. She is starting to take damage now. It's not quite bloodied yet, but she doesn't
You can
have
still leave.
doesn't have anyone imposing I think here is my question for the group. I am going to have her run at this point. I would gladly give all of you inspiration if you let her escape, but I will also gladly let you take attacks of opportunity on her as she's running.
We have to make that. Well, Bob and I have to make that decision as a group.
Yes.
Okay.
But once she's out of the room, then she's gone.
I'm inclined to let her escape.
Okay.
No, you can always hunt her down later, Garlen.
Oh, I will.
All right, so you all now have inspiration again now, but
Let's tend to our wounded.
well, first I'm letting you both get attacks of opportunity on her though. She's running, so there is a slim chance that even though you aren't chasing her.
Oh, I thought you said we had to
finish her
choose
off.
between let her
Well,
run.
no, I'm just saying instead of doing a long drawn out chase, once she gets out of the room.
Oh, I see. Okay,
Gone.
okay.
But I'm still letting you both
Oh,
do your
okay.
attack of opportunity as she leaves the room.
Yeah, that's not going to hit. Unless a 10 hits.
No, it does not.
Does it count as a full attack action?
No, it's just
It's a reaction.
yeah.
Just making sure.
But if you crit,
16.
that hits her though,
Oh,
and she cannot parry because it's her
roll
turn.
in the tray. 11.
Not dead, so she does manage to escape
She
alive.
felt it though.
Oh yeah. So, Baro, that brings us down to don't roll badly, Baro. It would be funny if we were worried about Morgan this whole time, and then Baro was the one that actually.
All right.
Yeah. Well, I mean, 15.
All right.
They both made it. Wow.
D, how much did you have?
Huh? Me?
How much did
Hit
you
points?
have? Yeah.
I have 36 hit points.
I had 3. That last attack put me at 3.
Oh my gosh.
Oh god.
That's why I was trying to interpose myself between you and the guard and insult him to try to go to attack me. I'm like, he's gonna hit me, but it's not. It's I got lots of hit points.
So, a few seconds after she comes running out, the person at the front desk walks up to the room and says, "So, this looks bad, but
Noble business. Stay out of it.
well, I'm just saying that I don't know, for a cleaning fee, we could overlook."
I give him the death glare. And I bend over and I pick up the guns from the 2 guards.
Give me an intimidate with advantage.
Gladly.
I'm not intimidating at all. I'm
17.
Okay, fine. I'll foot the cleaning bill. And he walks back out.
I have checked on Baro and Morgan to see that they're both breathing, and then I'm gonna I'm gonna book it over to my sister to check on her.
She looks at you and she goes, I didn't want any of this to happen. I didn't want your friends to. This just got completely out of hand, and I don't feel it attached to me anymore, though, and I don't know what that means for our family. Does that mean that our everything's going to go away now? I don't.
It means you're safe.
Does it? I mean, if our family completely falls apart, what does that mean? I don't know what's going on now. I feel kind of lost.
Sis, you cried tears of blood. You needed to be free of that thing.
But
it was evil.
And
I'm just glad. Oh, my friend. What happened to my friend?
So, for a brief moment, in your head, Zindlane, you see the border once again, and you see the angel
Yeah.
And he is basically the Doc Alfar has returned to the border. The banishment is over. He pops back in, and he is kind of reaching out for you, and the angel interposes himself and says, "You don't need to take this thing back."
And like I feel like my head is kind of clearing, and I'm seeing through some of the lies that he told me.
And the angel says, "If you still need help saving the city, all of you freed me. I could help you."
Oh fuck yeah!
Now,
Really a good friend.
So like,
Here-
am I right in thinking like those? Because he was totally like manipulating me and lying to me, right?
oh yeah,
Okay.
yeah, he basically
And now I
wanted
can see
to
through that.
destroy
yeah.
reality and rebuild it
Yeah.
as for his plans.
I was like, wait a minute, he actually wants to completely destroy the world.
And the
Why didn't I see that before?
the angel is telling you, like, I was very distraught during the entire time that I was guarding this place, and even though I know nothing lasts forever, I would like to try and keep this world from falling apart any sooner than it needs to. And
Yeah,
I
we
feel
need to
like your
save the
friends are
world.
doing this. So and what I'm going to offer you here is you could change your patron to a angelic patron now.
Okay, yeah, let's yep, doing that. Angelic patron. We'll deal with the concept. We'll figure out what that means mechanically later. I get a big old headache, and can you? I want to ask him if he can offer the same deal to my sister.
I could, but
She's
she's
a good
free
person.
at the moment, and she doesn't need to have a pact. And I feel that maybe it would be better for her to not feel the weight of this sort of.
Can you protect
situation.
her from that thing?
Oh yeah, that is
Okay.
not a problem.
Good,
Maybe that frees your family.
maybe. I'm more care about my sister. My family can go fuck themselves.
And she's looking at you again, and she is crying because she's like, this all went so wrong. I didn't want you to fall as hard as you did. I didn't want this to get out of hand. She almost killed your friends.
I'm
The
stronger
people-
for it. I'm stronger now for it, though.
And
And
so
you
what
help. You helped me get through it. You helped me survive.
I just feel like I failed you even when I was trying to do what was best for you.
I failed myself.
No, we made mistakes. And she kind of like brushes your hair back again, and she gives
And
you a
I
hug.
like reach out and brush her hair back too, in like a mirror gesture. And like
Oh.
hug her as hard as I've ever, like rib creaking hug. Not that I have the strength to do that, but whatever.
All right. So what do all of you want to do at this point?
Short rest, please.
I think we need a bit more than a short rest.
Well, I was gonna say after an hour you both have a hit point and you're conscious again.
Hit point.
Garlen wants to sleep for a month. But
we're
I know
gonna-
we
I'm
don't
gonna,
have
like-
that much.
I'm gonna ask Garlen to help me get everybody to my room,
Sure,
like out of this room and into my room.
I can do that.
And your sister goes, give me 1 second. She walks up to the person at the front desk and she pulls out actual gold.
Oh,
And she sets this down. She goes, who is it that does the cleaning so that things don't get complicated? And she was like, and he's like, well, the vermin catchers have vermin that they have caught that they can just feed things to. She goes, that sounds unsavory, but let's do that.
that's my sis. And so we're gonna all rest and recuperate in my room.
You hear a little bit of commotion after some of the vermin catchers arrive and start doing their work down the other room.
I'll carry Baro. Garlen, you can carry Morgan.
Okay.
So yes, you all have all rested in here for an hour to start, just so that both of you are conscious again.
Right.
What would you like to say as you flicker back into consciousness and see everyone in the room here.
That hurt.
What the hell happened?
I don't know. I came back and you guys were laying on the ground bleeding.
I got shot twice.
Oh, Garland, by the way, you have 3 pistols and 28 shot.
Dang.
Yeah.
Let's see here. So I'm switching from patron. Oh. What does my patron determine?
You know what's going to happen next time? I'm gonna
Oh, there
bust
we
some
go. Yeah.
caps.
So I'm switching from Hexblade. Essentially, I'm switching from Hexblade.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, that's going to change my whole idiom, but that's cool. To Celestial.
Yeah.
Dang, that definitely changes my.
And I had this really cool character concept all worked out, but
Yeah, I didn't know which way to hope for on
Hey, guess
my
what?
roll.
I'm like a healer now.
good. The healer is not me.
So, I was going to ask if all of you were going to, follow up on Baro's loose end, but I think you probably want to rest a bit before you follow up on that one.
Yeah.
Is it safe to say at least that all of you will take a long rest here to recuperate?
I need a long rest just to like get my head in order and like reburn some new like refigure out these new spells that I have in my head.
Honestly, at this point, I think we might just wrap tonight up after that fight, because that was a lot.
Holy
Hold the
shit!
throat
Had me sweating.
That was a lot.
What are we doing for long rest now? It's
You get back your hit dice, you just don't get back your
hit
all
points.
of your hit points.
So
Okay.
we get our spells back.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then what can we do? Any healing during that long rest? at all?
Well, you get your hit dice back, so you can spend your hit dice.
Okay.
You just won't have your hit dice for the next day.
Gotcha.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, all of you are a bit worse for wear, but and you also notice your new patron is not as intrusive. Like, he doesn't just randomly throw thoughts into your head. Like, every once in a while he might say something if you actually really want to talk to him, but
Yeah. He's gonna be annoyed at me because I'm so used to talking to
yeah.
him.
So anyway, I was thinking I might wear this today.
Right.
I really don't care what you're going to wear today. I'm not that.
So I have all of my hit die currently.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
So yeah, you could spend all of those first and then get them back after the
Okay.
long rest.
Okay.
cool.
So yeah, you can spend whatever you had left for today first.
So I get 5 hit points back. All right. Well, I've got some character work to do because I'm going to be an entirely different person.
I was
That's another
about to
reason
get-
why I was kind of thinking of wrapping it up here, because I want you to have the ability to redo anything you need to do there.
And I'm definitely not gonna. I'm definitely probably like. Is it okay with you if I reallocate spells? Because like that makes sense.
Oh yeah. Oh no, that's
It's like
perfectly
Arms of
okay.
Hadar and Hunger of Hadar are both going to go away now.
Feel angelic tentacles.
Hey, somebody's into it.
I mean,
don't-
seeing that angel, it's actually way more.
Yeah. He's seen some shit though. So
Yeah. Like yeah.
it's Avalon. Even the angels are a little rough around the edges
Right.
there.
Oh my gosh. Well, that's
Woo,
fun.
son.
Oh my gosh.
I think I opened all those packs of dice because now I have enough dice for all my hits.
So yeah, I'm losing my Hexblade's Curse, my Hex Warrior, Cursed Spectre, Shield, and Wrathful Smite.
I am missing just 1 hit point now.
I'm getting.
That's good.
I'm getting Healing Light, Radiant Soul, Cure Wounds, Guiding Bolt, Flaming Sphere.
Yeah, baby.
I don't know if I have Flaming Sphere yet, but I will. Warlock.
All right.
3 hit dice to do it.
Oh yeah, I do. I have the level 3, 3rd level spells.
But I also got my lucky back.
That's true.
This is supposed to reset my spell slots, and it never does. Please
Oh.
give me my spell slots back,
I want my
sir.
spells.
Revivify
spells.
looks pretty darn cool.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
also
yeah.
that's actually the only bring someone back from the dead spell that works in Avalon too.
Huh.
We
Considering
might
I
need
got a
that.
bona fide angel in my head.
You're welcome. You guys didn't want me to free him. He blew me up, but it was worth it. God, that was the last time I got knocked out. I'm squishy.
Oh goodness. So once you all are rested up and feeling better, what are you looking at doing the next day? Just so I can plan for next time here. Are you going to go after the hermit?
I think that's probably what other. I mean, what other loose ends do we have right
Well,
now?
we just let one run away.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true.
Oh, we don't need to get her right away. We need to let her stew for a while. This is going to be like slap bet.
Let
Oh,
her,
God.
Let her lose some sleep first.
All right. So everybody is all rested up, and I was gonna say you have a month to take care of the hermit. So if you wanted to take a couple days and get everyone up to full hit points and all your hit dice, you
I'm
could
largely
probably do that.
Yeah, like, you don't have to worry about me, but
It's how close Baro wants to cut it to.
right.
I think I'm too short, so I think I'm probably okay for now.
All right. So where would all of you like to regroup before you head out to do this next mission that we'll do next time?
Well, we just stayed in the fancy boarding house, so I think we should take advantage of the fancy boarding house while we're here. Do they have like a nice breakfast table?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is the nicest place that Zindlane could find in this district.
Right. I had some gold. I needed
Which-
to spend it.
To
Or I had some
everyone
silver.
else,
I needed to spend it, yeah.
to everyone else, this place looks really nice. To Zindlane, it's like, wow, this is the best they could do in this district. But
Right.
yeah, and instead of hearing the weird whispers when you wake up in the morning, Zindlane, you actually just kind of feel warm and relaxed.
Yeah. That's weird. Where'd the whispers go?
Those whispers were not your friend, Z. Glad they're gone.
Oh goodness.
You have to tell us if your friend is asking for more vials of our blood.
He
Yeah,
doesn't
do
seem
you
to, this one doesn't seem to be interested in your blood.
yeah,
Yes.
do you tell us about him?
I mean, not right away, because you didn't believe me the first time. But you'll definitely notice something different about me next time we get into combat.
We already noticed the difference that you're not talking to yourself. And
Yeah, you probably like, yeah. I mean, like, I don't tell you directly, but I'm not like keeping it a secret. So like, you probably overhear me talking to my sister about it.
Yeah, and she's going to ask you, like, do you mind if I stay in this district for a little bit?
No, I will protect you. We will.
The
You will.
last thing I feel like doing is going back to the family right now. I don't really know what's going on there.
You will stay here, and my new friend, the one that you saw, that he will protect. He said he will protect you from the demon.
That's
My old
nice.
friend, and my old friend was lying to me, so he's gonna have to protect me from that one too. This is all very strange, but I think we will get through it together.
And the border is technically slightly different than the void itself. So when he got banished, he is now trapped with the rest of his people. He is no longer trying to free them.
Oh, dang!
yeah, Take that.
That was
So-
really cool. That was a really cool encounter, Jared.
I hope everybody enjoyed tonight.
Oh yeah.
Like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and call it here because I don't think we're gonna have the same momentum going into anything else we do tonight.
I was like, oh shit, I'm going one-on-one against a demon. I'm gonna die.
You're the one who is furthest from dying.
Right,
Oh
right.
man. So on that note, then, since we're gonna wrap up now, Bob, do you have any last minute things you'd like to say?
No.
All right.
Good
What
night,
about you, Elaine?
Elaine? Why's everyone calling me Elaine tonight? Oh.
I don't know why I did that. I'm sorry, Eileen. That's actually your name, and my brain is fried too from running this encounter.
Yeah, I'm sure it seems very complex.
Oh yeah.
It's been a long
Jumping back
day.
and forth is no easy feat. Support your local game shops this holiday season. Speaking from a partial source that I work at our local game shop, and actually one of my customers said he's watching our
Really?
YouTube. So yeah.
Awesome.
That's cool.
That is
Okay.
really cool.
So hi, Doug.
Hi, Doug.
Hi, Doug.
Hey, Doug.
Personalized greeting. Gator, do you have any last minute things you'd like to say?
Not really. I haven't really been streaming on Twitch as much as I want to lately, so there's not much there content wise. But definitely be good to yourself.
All right, and Brandon.
Just happy holidays to everybody.
See, I feel really bad now because not only did I almost kill Morgan, but then I got your name wrong. So and I don't know why. But thank you everybody for watching and listening. Looking forward to this next time. I'm having a lot of fun. Everybody here is awesome. And we will see all of you later.